a shout out to Andros once again. He actually did a gameplay video of the video I cast. So down in the description below is the link to this video. Check it out. It's the match between he and Munchies. And he shouted me out there, as you could see. So definitely check that out. Yeah. And speaking of Munchies, check out his channel. He does Supreme Commander 2 casts as well. And feel free to subscribe to him. And I forgot to hit that bell. I am so sorry, Munchies. So I'm subscribed to Munchies. You should do the same. So Andros, great guy. Subscribe to his channel as well. As you can see, I already did it. And check out my video and his video. They are different and they are both interesting. And Munchies has some interesting stuff as well. And of course, I got to shout out my boy Alpha Hex. He is doing, you won't believe the Supreme Commander 2 maps we played on. Gone wild, not clickbait. So, yeah, it's the Spring, what is that? Spring something. I forgot the name of it. Nobody ever played. Spring Duel 4v4 from Kale. It is an interesting map, interesting match. You guys should definitely check it out. And subscribe to Alpha Hex. As you can see, I did it myself. And I clicked that bell. So anyhow, guys, on with the replay cast. Yeah, we're going to get to that. Most definitely. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, Mr.StealUrGurl, once again with a Supreme Commander 2 replay cast. And as you could see or hear, my voice is much better since the time I cast Andros and Munchies replay. So I'm sorry you guys had to endure my voice being all, hey guys. Again, I'm in a band. These things do happen. Forgive me. And it's probably going to happen again sometime, maybe not anytime soon, but I'm pretty sure it'll happen. But anyhow, guys, the map is, again, Open Palms. Of course, I'm kidding, but it's Open Palms. It's what all the pros love to play on. This is how the pros do it, and it's okay that it's Open Palms. And if you have an Open Palms match, send it to me anyway. That's okay. I mean, I don't mind. I would much rather have something other than Open Palms. But you could send me Open Palms matches. I'm not going to discriminate. I'm just going to say that other matches, such as the ones that I cast with Andros, that's his name, Andros, that match got precedent because it was not on Open Palms, and it was sent by a guy who's super nice, and he's another Supreme Commander 2 YouTuber, and you gotta help each other out. You know what I mean? So anyhow, let's get on with the match, shall we? So let's see who the players are. We got Roaring Tides, a.k.a. Hope. He is spawning in as the white UEF commander, dropping down, nothing's queued up after that, dropping down a Air Factory first and Eco all day long. And his opponent, we got unknowndesire7 spawning in as the blue Cybern commander, dropping down a double Air Factory opener. Now that is a big commitment against an opponent that's probably going ground-based attacks. We're going to have at least some sort of ground-based attack. So you gotta, well, I know what he's doing. He's gonna win air because his opponent is UEF. So one UEF Air Factory could easily beat one Cybern UEF Air Factory, and I see that as exactly what's going on. So speed this bad boy up, and like I said, we got a land factory, just as I said would happen, and there is a Meteor mobile missile launcher. You know what I think's coming, guys? A transport. Yep, just as I said that, a transport pops up in the research. So it looks like unknowndesire is doing the commander trick. He held G and clicked on the ground right by the factories, just like Alpha Hex said in the description down below. So if you, Andros or Munchies, are watching, or anybody who commented on that video last video wondering how to do the commander trick, well, this is it, and that's how you do it. I also like to hold shift and click back and forth between the factories, whichever works for you. Just be careful not to click on an airplane as it comes out, because that'll cause your ACU to follow it. So there is a air fight going on here with some AA. Not the most ideal area for Unknown Desire's air units, but he is preventing that Starlifter from actually doing any damage. Now those bombers are trying to take out that air factory before it even gets a chance to be an air factory. A bunch of AA units doing some light damage, but it is annoying nonetheless. Now that mass extractor got back up to full health, and it is being slowly whittled away by those units, and boom, down it goes. Now it looks like Unknown Desire is committing to that air game. He is building it back because he's got air superiority, and he's building to the side. So not bad at all. So Hope is rebuilding. Very nicely done there. Is that an engineer? Ooh, that looks like that's an airplane. But I think there is one engineer missing for Hope. I think it got either blown up or it's in that Starlifter. I don't know why you'd want to put an engineer in that Starlifter. That's for really bad move if you have anything vital like that in the Starlifter. Now the Starlifter's pushing out. Nope, it's just being covered up by a bunch of fighters, which is not a bad idea at all. So Unknown Desire is getting a Megalith. That is his ground support. That is a smart move because Unknown Desire forced his opponent into AA for the ground, and he's got one more air factory than his opponent does. His opponent is just now expanding to getting a third air factory. That had to have been a Control K, but either way, that is one mass extractor that his opponent does not have. Down goes. Now that expansion is going to be wiped out. There is nothing that Unknown Desire could do. Unknown Desire did not want to commit to that bombing run because he knew something bad was going to happen. That is 4 mass extractors gone for Unknown Desire first because of a Starlifter and 3 meteors. Now see how fast UEF build air units? That's a 5th mass extractor. That's one denied, actually. So it appears that Hope is becoming brave enough to build and back, but that engineer took the long way around the factory. I do not understand. Now a Megalith has come out and he's pushing in to do some massive damage. He is taking out those meteors. Those meteors are not getting away. That is not going to happen for them. Now building a shield, not a bad idea whatsoever. That is going to slow down this Megalith process of getting in here because there's going to be double shields here. That shield's going to blink back on, and that's a triple shield. That is going to be triply shield right there, which is a good thing because we're getting out bombers. Wow, see how that shield blinked on at the last possible minute to protect that mass extractor? Now we got enough bombers to tickle this Megalith. That Megalith is definitely going to be tickled to death if it sticks around. But we got a second Megalith. And in fact, I need to slow this down. In fact, the Megalith AA is actually pretty darn strong. So I had this game on +4 this whole time. What am I doing with my life? Now, this is a pretty well protected area, and we got a research station. Now, look how fast that many bombers came out for the UEF player. Hope has many bombers. It's going to take a few runs to take it out, but eventually it's going to take out those Megaliths. That Megalith is down. And Unknown Desire is putting down a bunch of high damage air towers. Now I'd like to see a bunch of meteors come out now. Some meteors could get around and put a stop to those high damage air towers. Oh my goodness, there are no fighters for, not a whole lot of fight. Oh, there are a bunch of fighters left. They were just stacked up. The megalith has about one more pass before it gets blown up. But Unknown Desire is trying to keep it alive by repairing it. Down goes an AA. Now we got a single megalith with a bunch of AA units. Wow! That didn't go down. Alright, now that is dead. Now we have a factory and a megalith. All he has to do is get rid of that megalith. Oh, there's a second megalith. Yeah, this is not going to be sustainable for Hope. Hope is not able to reinforce fast enough. Unknown Desire. Oh, down goes Hope. Hope control Ks because he sees the writing on the wall. They are 3 air factories, and we got 2 land factories producing adapters, which are going to really, really support the AA game in the front with Unknown Desire. So we got 2 land factories producing adapters, 3 air factories, and a land gantry. That was easily able to stop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 air factories that were alive at the time. That one died right before any real damage, any damage I think could do. Well, it was pumping out units pretty quick, but until the units got about here, it just annihilated these structures. Now, this land factory could have been somewhat of a help. It could have produced things, but then again, it could have just fed veterancy and research points to the megaliths. So the megaliths really truly won that game. Megaliths in tandem with the air units. So that was pretty awesome. Now there is Hope, a big puff of smoke. And wow, what a shot there. You could see pretty much everything. You got Unknown Desire chilling by his base. He's basing in Hope's base. He's chilling there with his megalith and air units. He's got his home base back there and his destroyed enemy. That is quite a nice shot. But anyhow, guys, thank you guys for watching this far. It was a interesting match, I thought, because, yeah, it looked like Hope could have won that very early on if he was able to stop those megaliths. Well, it was really the ending that was most interesting, because it looked like Hope had a fighting chance. It looked like Hope was going to take out those megaliths and hold strong, but Unknown Desire pushed in with an AA creep, and that is a incredibly powerful and destructive strategy if you only have air. I mean, it's potent against people who only go air, incredibly potent. But if there's MMLs and your megaliths can't protect the AA, those megaliths are going to be next, most definitely. So anyhow, guys, be sure to go to Andross's page, like his videos, subscribe to his channel, hit that bell, and same with Munchies. Then I'm naming these 2 because that is more Supreme Commander 2 content for you. And this community is dying, but anything to keep it alive by helping out other YouTubers and making sure that they are known and seen. And we cannot forget our boy Alpha Hex, who is putting out videos now that are interesting. So please check him out, like his videos, and subscribe to his channel, most definitely. Same with Munchies, Andros Munchies, and Alpha Hex. Those are 3 great YouTubers that are active right now. And inactive ones, such as Slow Frog's channel called Supreme Commander 2 Gameplay, that uploads once in a blue moon. It's been several months, but be sure to subscribe to him and like his videos. But it's in French, so if you speak French, go for it and enjoy it. So if you guys know any other Supreme Commander 2 YouTubers, feel free to let me know, and they will definitely get a shout out. Because we got, who else does YouTube? Sometimes Dark Jellofish does once in a while. Sometimes Blue Train Bandit will get some YouTube videos up. And this guy named Spiff, who I used to play with a long time ago, used to have some YouTube videos up. Imperial Strategy was another YouTube channel that did Supreme Commander 2. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Red Arrow even had a YouTube channel for a minute. So yeah, guys, definitely check all that stuff out. And I feel like I'm missing somebody. Pretty sure I am. Well, I can't think of it. But anyhow, be sure to comment, like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it because that helps me out. Leave some nice comments about the players, about Hope or Unknown Desire. And by the way, on this Unknown Desire, thank you so much for sending me this replay. It was awesome and fun to cast. I have a bunch from you, and they will be eventually cast. Let's give me some time. I can't just do all of your videos, but I will do some, most definitely. So yeah, so comment, say something nice about the players and all that good stuff. And let me know in the comment section down below if you want more Andros videos, because I'm pretty sure you do, judging on the great response I got. Because people love Andros. He's a charismatic guy. That's just the way it goes. I mean, I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing at all. No, it's not. I'm just saying like that is just how it is. He's a charismatic guy and people like him, and I see why. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. So anyhow, yeah, where am I? Send your good replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com because I usually do respond. It may take me a little while, but I do respond. And yeah, I think it's about that. Oh, I have a Patreon. Check it out if you want to give me some cash. If not, a like, a subscribe, hitting up my band's YouTube channel. All of that means a whole lot to me. And I think I'm at that moment. So share with your friends, family, and foes because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.